let me get this straight. First, you hit him with the chair to the head.
Right, or you smash your face into a turnbuckle. What you got to make sure you do is daze him first, and then way out, kick you in the gut, pick him up like this. Oh, you got your pile driver right here.
Must be awesome being a pro wrestler.
That's pretty cool. I got a couple action figures. Hey, where's the boss, Val Irons, anyway?
She's out shopping. Cleaned her fridge out like a pack of starving rats.
Hell, I was hungry, still am.
What's the finishing move?
Well, I'm a big hip. Bam! Drop you like a bad habit. You probably ain't gonna get up for quite some time. Well, I basically hit everybody with it, from Dude Love all the way to Sergeant Slaughter.
I can't wait to try this out on Quick. He's out slacking off tonight.
You guys just aren't listening, right? Stone Cold Steve Austin is off limits. All right, we'll have it your way. What? You want some more? You want some more?
They're on to us. Can you make yourself real small? Pile driver! Cool!
Hey, is Val back with the food yet, or what?
Don't you ever get full?
Well, 2 guards. They weren't a problem.
Max, can you get that, please?
Does it look like my name is Mr. Belvedere?
Hey, if I lived in a fancy apartment for free, I would at least get the phone.
Hey, you do live in a fancy apartment for free. Swim over.
I'll wash off all my new suntan lotion.
Sure. All right. Valerie Irons' office.
Hey, Maxine, it's Quick.
Hi, Quick.
How you doing?
Fine.
Can I talk to Val?
Okay, hold on. Ooh, it's that dreamy Quick. Okay, wait. Be gentle with him.
Hey, DQ, what's up?
What's happening?
Oh, I'm, watering the plants. I don't want to let this place go downhill.
Yeah, well, park those dogs in some hills and meet me out front. We got a new client.
Anybody interesting?
Yeah. BioGlam International. Cosmetics company. They do perfume, lipstick.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, you got it.
Skin rejuvenation, makeup, and fragrance. Combined revenue of those 3 divisions topped $1.3 billion last year.
Well, I guess it's important to look good.
And undoubtedly the target of some sly industrial espionage.
It's very good, Mr. Williams.
You can set up an employee ID system. Micro tags to track all sensitive documents. It works.
We've got all that. It's our brain power I need you to protect. One brain in particular.
Must be a very big brain.
Dr. Richardson to collagen lab. Dr. Richardson.
Come on, Rizzo, give it up.
Ken.
Hey, Julie. Hi. Listen, are you free for lunch? Because I can go right now.
Ken, it's 9:45 and up. I have a lunch today.
Oh, well, what brings you by then?
Ken Miller. Meet Valerie Irons of Valerie Irons Protection.
Hi. Oh, my associate, Cook Williams.
What's happening, man?
Sorry, go ahead.
Coconut and honey oil.
Yeah, it's a little top note Rizzo's been working on. Oh, Rizzo is a RizTech. It's a brand of scent analyzer.
What we got here looks like a bottom note of Smith & Wesson. I thought you said you had the security thing covered.
We've doubled the guards. The point is, walls and refrigerators can be replaced. Ken can't be.
Did the shooter get away with anything?
Just a vial, something we call an inactive serum.
It was a sample of a new formula Ken's working on. Fortunately, he's not very far along.
What's the formula? If you're retaining us, you might as well know the only down payment we insist on is full disclosure.
It's called Kismet. It's the code name for Ken's pheromone project.
Pheromone. What is it, some kind of love potion?
Oh, the olfactory senses, they transmit extremely complex signals to the brain, some of which, yeah, they can induce sexual arousal.
It's the holy grail of aromatherapy.
So do you have any idea who stole the sample?
Could be any one of our competitors. Fortunately, everything that's known on the subject is stored right here.
So could a competitor use a stolen sample to make their own Kismet?
Like Ken said, the pheromone sample was inactive. Indecipherable, really. Except Ken and Tina.
Tina?
Dr. Tina Stokes, Ken's protege. She left BioGlam without notice and no one's heard from her since. Now, Ken is set to deliver a paper tomorrow at 1, day 3 of the International Fragrance Symposium. The break-in today doesn't bother me nearly as much as the potential damage if anything happens to him.
Well, don't worry. He'll be well protected.
Yeah, she's the best.
Why don't we have them put it in a big cup with a straw?
Sorry we're late.
You're Stokes. We were just enjoying our soup.
Let's see the down payment.
Not so fast. Where's your stuff? Kismet? Is this a joke?
Am I laughing?
Miss Stokes.
Dr. Stokes.
I'm an arms broker. Bring me some Stinger missiles, or better yet, some of those new mini railguns, and we'll talk.
I was promised a down payment.
All right, I'll take 20 like her.
I'll do you one better. The serum in this vial, when mass-produced, can destabilize an entire country in 6 days.
You have my undivided attention.
Pheromones? An odorless hormone secreted by the sweat gland in order to stimulate the opposite sex. Doesn't exactly sound odorless to me. Okay.
You're not afraid of a little sweat, are you?
That depends.
There's no such thing as a love potion, no matter what Barbie over here thinks.
I didn't say I believe it. I said Dr. Miller believes it.
Whatever. We've got 2 hours to secure the conference room before Dr. Romeo gives his speech. Let's go.
Ready to wow him?
Listen, is Julie here yet? Have you seen her?
Julie got held up for some kind of corporate planning session. Hey, she can catch it on videotape, right? Come on.
Now, common thinking in our industry has us playing to the nose, when in fact the brain is our main target. As my recent studies in mammalian pheromones have demonstrated, androsterone stimulation of the hypothalamus has a profound effect.
Sift through the mumbo jumbo, and it's still just a splash of Old Spice.
These are chemicals that our noses can't detect, but our brains can't ignore.
Dr. Miller, what about the risks associated with prolonged exposure to male pheromones? The so-called rebound effect leading to extreme aggression in female subjects?
Yeah, well, it sounds like you've read my former colleague, Dr. Stokes. Her findings were inconclusive, so...
It's crazy.
Allow me to clarify
What is
here the technique.
this guy working on a love potion? He's the one man alive who does not need it.
Yes?
You
Tell me it was a major babe.
Well, unfortunately, Dr. Stokes.
WWT, whatever with that.
That was an excellent lecture, Dr. Miller. May I call you Ken?
Sure.
It's the bomb. You're so together.
Thank you.
Hi, Dr. Miller. I thought you might want to take a look at this paper for the New England Journal of Medicine I'm working on. In private, of course.
Hey, we don't need that. Thank you.
Guess it's true what they say. Smart, sexy.
That explains why Jeff Goldblum keeps getting work.
I don't like this. Too many people. You should have just stolen the formula from his lab when you could.
We stole the vial to whet your appetite.
Oh, so now you're gonna sweet-talk me? You got a sample of Kismet, and you still can't duplicate it.
It was inactive. That doesn't matter because what I need is in his head.
Oh, so what do we do? Just cut it off at the neck?
No. Just listen to his thoughts. Angel's gonna take care of that, right, Angel?
You'll never know what hit him.
Dr. Miller?
Helen?
Dr. Miller, I've been sitting next to you at the symposium for 3 days now.
I know, Helen.
Let's go.
And the first day I knew you were speaking to me, only to me.
Back off, briefcase.
And now it's like you're looking right through me, Dr. Miller. And I can't have that. Whoa! Get down!
Oh, wait a second.
You've got to count 3 to put that down!
No?
I think we're getting an unplanned demonstration.
Run! I don't care what happens to me. Ken has to pay!
Kismet did this.
If I'm not mistaken, Miller's even further along than I thought.
2! Ken!
Nice work, Val.
Go! Go! Go, Angel, go!
Ken! Ken! Help
You
me.
okay?
Is he all right?
Yeah, I think we gotta watch what he says at these lectures from now on.
He's fine.
Hey, I thought you were gonna be there at my symposium.
I'm sorry, Ken. We had an 11th hour name change on a new tanning lotion, U-Block.
U-Block, I love U-Block.
I just tested it out myself, but... can I speak to you alone for a second?
Sure.
Excuse us.
So you were pretty worried about me, huh?
No, I was. Come on, Ken. The company'd be lost without you.
Oh.
I know what you're up to.
Well, it's not like I'm trying to hide it here or anything.
I don't get you. How long are we talking about?
As far back as I can remember.
You have had Kismet perfected that long?
No. I mean, is that what you're talking about?
What did you think? Ken, the second you get a stable formula for Kismet, I want to apply for FDA approval. My God, our stock price is going to double in one night.
Well, believe me, when I'm done, you'll be the first one to know.
You wouldn't hold out on me.
Why would I do that?
Good.
Well, it's not as fancy as your BioGlam lab, but at least we can keep an eye on you.
Exactly.
What's that?
Somebody tripped the security sensors, Kay.
There's a cellular broadcasting device. Who's he?
Dr. Ken Miller. And I don't want him hurt.
I'm sure he's not the problem.
There's one sure way to find out. Body search.
I think that's my job.
But you might miss something.
Don't you think it's funny that Dr. Miller's working on a pheromone spray and everybody's coming on to him?
Except you.
Yeah.
Now we know it's not in your shirt.
Nikki.
Just checking.
Ow!
It's a bug. It's a subcutaneous microimplant transmitter.
How did that get there?
That's a good question.
Someone went to a lot of trouble.
I told you they would find the bug.
I'm sorry, Dr. Stokes. I hit it the best I could.
Doesn't matter. Now we know Miller's perfected the formula.
So you keep saying, why don't we just nab him, make him give us the formula?
Exactly what I was thinking.
Of course, then your theories better be right, or I'll have wasted a lot of valuable time.
I've already done the computer modeling. Come take a look. This is the population of 4 million, the size of a third world country. Now let's assume you spray 50% of the male populace. First phase, complete breakdown of the family structure.
Assuming they don't have an antidote.
Miller didn't even understand the pheromone solution when we first worked together. An antidote would take years. Now comes the good part. After repeated stimulation, a rebound effect of aggression sets in. Miller refused to acknowledge it, and we've seen it with our very own eyes.
The woman who tried to barbecue him.
Imagine that aggression unleashed on a large scale.
Total chaos.
Worth more than a railgun?
Millions more. Let's get him.
Okay, Nick, time for a break.
Excuse me, but it's still my shift.
As lead associate, if I want to guard our client an extra hour or so, I will.
Lead associate, you're chirping.
Hi, Ken. Need anything?
Maybe a change of scenery.
You know, I think you're safe right here.
Absolutely, I'm not taking my eyes off you.
Excuse me. If you three can behave yourself, I have a very important appointment. Hi.
Oh.
Okay, Max, do you really think there's some kind of love potion?
Ah, $50 worth of Dom Perignon has been known to do the trick. So I've heard.
I just can't figure out why Tasha, Nikki, and Kay have totally flipped out over this Dr. Miller.
Doctor. Doctor as in PhD or MD?
He's a PhD.
Well, I don't understand that either.
His research is strictly theoretical.
Now wait a minute, Val. If there was a love potion, wouldn't you have been affected?
I know. I can't figure it out. I can't figure out why these girls are all falling all over him. It's just like
guys slip out over you. You don't need no love potion for that. No, ma'am.
Tasha, just stick to your own airspace.
You are way out of line.
Excuse me, if you two can't handle this, I'm going to take over this case.
You are not even a bodyguard.
You just watch me guard his body.
The new formula has proven to be effective on almost every woman I've encountered, but not all of them. I can't understand why. Need to increase the dosage.
Not again.
Odd.
I gotta fire a warning shot!
Here you go. Hey, Kay. Did you see your doctor?
It was some kind of knockout gas. I collected some residue from the air vent. This is a very complex formula. Look at those compounds.
These triple carbon compounds, you see the way they're bonded with a metallic reagent? This is Tina's handiwork, Tina Stokes.
Tina, your old research partner? You know, Julie said she left BioGlam suddenly. Can I talk to you for a second, Stud Muffin? Okay, so you and Tina Stokes were working on this Kismet sauce, and you made it work, didn't you? See, I knew it. I knew it. You know, you're hot, but you're not that hot. So what's with all the secrecy?
Well, do you know how many layers of approval you have to go through before you can even test a new cosmetic? I mean, it's like I reinvented the hydrogen bomb or something.
Maybe you did. Does Julie even know about this?
She'd kill me. Breaking protocol like that? Which I guess doesn't make a lot of sense considering I did it all for her.
You mean you've been working on this top secret aftershave just to win Julie over?
It should have worked. I mean, it did work on everyone but Julie.
It didn't work on me.
Yeah.
I mean, face it, Ken, you can't make a foolproof love potion. If there's chemistry between two people, you don't need to mix it up in a lab.
What should I do?
Let Julie know how you feel. And do something from the heart. You'll know it when you feel it.
Hi, what's up?
Nothing. I just wanted to talk.
So I guess you're not mad at me for using that pheromone spray without telling you, huh?
Do I look mad, Ken?
No. But can we slow down a little?
See, now I'm in control, Ken. What you made me do was lose control. I don't like that.
Oh, come on. It's been a really long day. I'm really tired. A little pukey.
You've been a bad boy, Ken. Now you're gonna have to pay.
Hey, whoa. Oh, where are we going here?
I know where I'm going. You, well, looks like you're gonna have to find out.
Bonjour, comment ça va?
Val, put me on the box.
Okay.
Are you there, Ken?
Yes.
Helen, that fire-breathing dragon back at the hotel. She was suffering from a rebound effect, wasn't she? Extreme aggression?
No, there's no conclusive evidence that exists.
Right, and Kismet's just a theory. I'm not buying it, Kenny.
You know, the formula's for real, Tosh. Kenny just admitted it to me.
Then I'd get working on an antidote right away.
Why?
Because otherwise, I'm afraid of what I might do to you.
The pheromone formula is definitely in his bloodstream. With enough time, I can use it to replicate the serum.
How much time?
2 weeks, maybe 3.
No, Miss Stokes. There are 6 military hotspots on the globe right now. I would just as soon cash out before things chill. Get my drift.
Your man was supposed to get Miller. Angel got the skin scraping as a last-ditch measure.
Don't worry. I know how to get Miller. The smart way.
So you were pretty worried about me, huh?
You know I was. Come on, Ken. The company'd be lost without you.
Oh.
Damn, you brainiac types don't know jack about people, do you?
Now, don't get your hopes up.
Well, we don't have much time here.
I can't just wave a wand and make it happen.
Well, it didn't affect Julie, and I didn't get affected by it, so doesn't that tell you something?
Well, yeah, we could test each strand of the DNA in your genetic makeup, see what you two have in common.
Okay, how long is that gonna take?
5 or 6 years.
I'm gonna go get some water.
Julie. Julie Knox.
Yes, can I help you?
You sure can, sugar. Get in and shut your pretty little cake hole.
Who are you?
Somebody who's on a hair trigger.
Julie?
Hello?
Hey, Julie, hi. Hi, it's Ken.
Ken, I need to see you.
All right. Julie, you know, if this is about the formula...
No, it's personal. I'll tell you where I am, but I have to see you alone.
No, I was gonna bring Rizzo.
Yeah, real funny. You know how I get sick of Rizzo's jokes? Plus those Hawaiian shirts.
Julie, Rizzo's a computer.
A real jerk, that's exactly what I mean. Just get over here. Don't make me wait another minute.
Sure, give me the address. Got it.
Who's Rizzo?
A friend of Ken's. He's never visited me alone. I don't know what makes you think he'll come.
Oh, he'll come. Take her upstairs and tie her up.
Where do you think you're going?
Out. And I don't need your protection.
What makes you think we'd give it, user?
What are you doing?
What I have to do to prove myself to Julie.
I thought I may hear from you after the last time.
Don't act hurt, Badger. It does not become you.
And yet, brings me pleasure.
I'm going to give you pleasure on a platter. Just tell me who they are and where I can find them.
On a platter.
Pleasure.
In that case, not that I can say for sure. But the guy in the front looks like a swindler out of Lompoc. Works for an arms broker named Wilgren.
What's Wilgren buying these days?
I don't know, but your Uncle Sam always has plenty of Castos for sale at a price.
He's your uncle, too.
And I celebrate his health every day with good Russian vodka. A friend of mine delivered an entire chemistry set to this address a couple of days ago. Wilgren paid the bill.
In that case,
what's this?
it's your platter. Don't use too much and don't stick around the next day. До свидания.
До свидания.
I'm here. Tasha, Ken's gone.
Where'd he go?
Well, he said he was gonna go see Julie, but I called him at Bioglam and she's missing. He took a gun.
Oh, great.
You know, I'm really worried that he's gonna try something heroic and it's all my fault.
All right, I've got an idea of where they might be. I'll call Quick, at least he can focus.
I can focus.
Thought you didn't want to be in any danger. Go work on your tan.
My tan. You block. Hey, what are you doing?
Just blowing off some steam.
No. This is Ken's pheromone crap doing this. I have an antidote.
Suntan lotion?
Yes! I mean, how do you explain the coincidence? I've had this on since I met Ken. Julie had it on. We're the only two unaffected. Hello?
Get out my face.
Ken, is that you?
Well, yeah. Were you expecting somebody else?
Come on in.
No, well. I'm a fairy godmother. Come on in.
Ken, I'm sorry. They would have killed me. They said all they wanted was your formula.
No, I know better, Julie. They're not letting either of us go.
I guess that's why he's got the PhDs. What's your game anyway?
Of course. I never let them hurt you, Julie.
You should have stuck to your test tubes.
I think so.
Ken, watch out! Do you guys have to do this right now?
You're right, I'd rather blow something up.
No, will you guys put some of this on, please? Don't you realize how weird you guys are acting?
Come to think of it, I have felt kind of strange.
I guess we could try it.
Oh, good. Please, do it.
I've got an audio scope. Let's hear what they're saying before we rush in.
Don't bother. Reading lips was part of my training.
CIA?
Never heard of them.
Yeah, right. So what are they saying?
As soon as Ken gives them the formula, they're leaving the country. And they're taking Ken and Julie with them for insurance.
They could be off to any part of the world, especially since they're arms dealers.
Isn't that what your ferret friend said?
Badger, are you done?
Yeah, let's make it happen, baby.
Write it down. The entire formula.
We're packed and ready to go.
Roll out the weapons. How's it doing?
I think I'm done.
What the hell is this?
What?
Where's Julie?
You're my ticket out. They've got too much on you. Doesn't matter. Tamper-proof detonator. The house is wired to blow. Tina, you're sick. More than you know. 30 seconds and the whole lot will be leveled. It'll look like Wilburn had a PCP lab that got out of control.
You looking for these?
You could shoot if you want, but I suggest you get out of the van. You know there's explosives under the house? I moved them.
You're bluffing.
Why don't they ever believe me?
Where's Julie?
Come on, let's take my car.
I'm right here, Julie. Slow down.
You better catch me.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Hang on. I got you. I got you.
Why don't they ever believe me?
Any more Margies, anybody? This was a fantastic idea, Val. I know, isn't it cool we got together on our off time?
Wow. We do this all the time.
I know. Okay, we need to talk. Okay, I'll start. Oh, you know, when I told Ken to pursue Julie, I didn't realize that she was being held hostage. So I guess my timing could have been a little better.
I guess letting him run out of the office with Tasha's 9mm Glock wasn't such a great idea.
I think I've had my fill of guns for a while. And arguing.
Hello, Tasha. Anything to say?
Fine. I was captivated, bewitched, enchanted, enraptured, smitten, whatever. It won't happen again. What happened to Miller anyway?
He and Julie hooked up.
Oh, so the story has a happy ending.
Case closed and filed away.
For your eyes only.
On a need-to-know basis.
Yep. And as far as I'm concerned, nobody needs to know.
Hey, guys! Val told me about that love potion. Sounds like you guys had a pretty crazy time.
Excuse me. I know cigar smoking's supposed to be cool these days, but you know, it's illegal to smoke in here.
Well, what are you, the tobacco police?
You know, your mouth is gonna turn yellow and rot. Let's see how cool you look then. Hi. I'm sorry, I was 5 minutes into a 24-hour sale at Bloomingdale's.
Please forgive our esteemed leader, Mr. Parsegian, but
It was well worth the wait to meet the beautiful and lethal Miss Valerie Irons.
Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, thanks. So, what can we do for you, Mr. Parsegian?
It's Walter. I'm having a party at my mansion this weekend. I need some extra security.
Well, say the word and we're all over you like pockmarks on Keith Richards.
I'm not the target.
so you want us to protect someone else?
Not someone, something. I don't know if you've heard of the Star of Neptune.
Of course. It's a modified radiant cut diamond, 50 carats of flawless D-color, bezel set and a gold cross. Value, $100 million. Currently owned by some big cheese in Switzerland. I read it in the latest issue of Jane.
I'm afraid the article's already out of date. I purchased the Star 3 days ago. And I thought Miss Irons could wear it to the party.
Oh, you want me to go as your date?
Think of it more of as an armed escort.
I don't really like the term escort.
Pardon me. Your beauty and skill would make you an ideal companion to showcase my necklace. The rest of you can come too. Supervise my existing security team.
No problem.
Discreetly, of course. It would be an honor to have you.
The honor is ours. Great. Now we're a high-priced dating service for Val.
You don't want us to take the job?
Didn't say that.
Now, you'll cover the front yard bridge starting at the northern perimeter.
Yes, sir.
You take the back.
Got it.
You come with me.
Yes, sir.
to live in a place this big.
You did? I thought you lived in an apartment in Newark, 1 bedroom.
That was earlier. After my mother died, I left New Jersey to live with my rich grandfather in Pasadena. Now my whole family's moved to the coast.
Oh, so your grandfather made you an offer you couldn't refuse.
No, I refused. I ran away. I don't know why I brought that up.
So, what do you think? The latest.
Well, you better pick one out soon. The party starts in 2 hours.
Valerie, I'd like you to meet Irving Millbrook of the San Francisco Millbrooks.
Oh, San Francisco. Charmed.
Brilliantly cut. Look, don't touch, Irving.
Grid Baker 21 secure. No one's getting in here.
Hey, Melly, how you doing? Oh, really? Oh, that's great. Hey, you like my boyfriend last night, huh? Yeah, Danny, he's really hot.
The necklace! The necklace! Stop right there, I'll shoot!
Gino?
You wouldn't shoot your own cousin, though, would you, Nikki? Clean up real good, cuz.
Stop, Gino. I can't let you do this. I'll shoot.
I don't think you will.
I pay you people for protection. And what do I get? A lot of Monday morning quarterbacking.
The police will do all they can, Mr. Parsegian. But in my professional opinion, your diamonds are in the hands of one very slick crew.
Who are we up against?
Like the man said, real pros.
Are you okay?
Yeah, why?
Well, for starters, you've been sitting in your car for 4 hours.
I'm fine.
Look, if you want to talk, I'm much better with my ears than I am with a gun.
Val, if I asked you something...
Anything.
I need you to come with me somewhere. Tomorrow, 8 a.m.
8 a.m.? Can we make it 10? Okay, so your cousin Gino works for your grandfather, who's this big mob gangster guy.
Yeah.
And you haven't seen any of these guys for 10 years?
Right.
Wow, look at this place.
Hey, Valerie,
Hello, Mr. Franco. It's very nice to meet you. I've heard a lot about you.
It's mostly lies. So what can I do for you?
We need to talk about a certain diamond cross necklace.
Valerie, what's it like to run such a prestigious agency, huh?
It's great. I get to meet celebrities.
The necklace was stolen yesterday.
So, what's your choice of weapons, Miss Irons? You look like a blade girl to me.
Well, does a nail file count?
Hey, did you ever use that thing?
No. But I'm sure that day will come.
I love this kid.
Grandpa, would you please listen to me?
I haven't had a granddaughter in 10 years.
Your crew was there yesterday.
It's a lot of baloney.
I got a look at one of them. Gino.
Is that true?
Well, you know he was there.
I mean that she saw him. Ah, that Gino. He's always making trouble for us. Always.
Pop.
I formaggio nel de cello. Hey, Vincente? Don't top me. We even sent the kid to the army and make a man out of him. And he gets himself thrown out.
I don't need to know what you're up to. I won't tell the cops. But I want the Star of Neptune back. Our reputations are on the line.
You want to talk about reputations? That necklace wasn't stolen yesterday. It was returned.
Returned?
That's right. Returned.
Is that you?
In another life.
You are hot.
And now?
Very distinguished.
I'll take it. Sicily, 1943. That's the church of Santa Lucia. And that necklace around the neck of the statue is the cross of Santa Lucia. Look familiar?
That's the Star of Neptune.
It was the Franco family honor to protect that cross. It's our village's greatest prize. But then those Nazi bastards who were supposed to be our friends stole everything they could get their mitts on. Even the cross. We were disgraced. We searched for years as it changed hands and names. We were about to nab it from the Swiss guy that turned up in Parsigian's collection. Nicky, my reputation is at stake. The family honor. Ah, but you don't care about that.
The necklace belongs to Parsigian now.
Let's take a walk. All right? You don't mind, do you?
Oh, no, of course not. So, Gino messed up again, huh?
Is he gonna sleep with the fishes?
Gino's my son.
I'm gonna go,
Hasn't anyone ever told you that family is the most important thing in a person's life?
Told me when I was 9 years old.
So come back to the family.
Happy working for V.I.P.
Come back. Hey, I'm sure I can find something for you to blow up. I see that smile. Hey, remember this trick? Now you see it? Now you don't. Hey, way to go, huh?
Love you, Grandpa. But I don't agree with you boosting the Star of Neptune. Santa Lucia or not.
Would you expect to waltz right in here, grab the necklace, and walk out? Forget about it. You won't roll on your family. You can't, because deep down inside, you still want to come back. Hey, Valerie. Bitch. I love this kid.
Nick! What'd you do? Check your brain at the door?
This could shut us down.
Our reputation is on the line.
I know.
Then we have no choice but to tangle with the mob, which is fine with me.
Come on, you guys are overreacting just a little bit.
Do you have any idea what happens if we don't get that necklace back? Goodbye, gold card.
Platinum.
Guys, what do you want to do, Nick?
I need some time to figure everything out.
Fine. I'll take the little party favor that your family left behind. Figure out where they get their hardware. You've got 24 hours.
Thanks for your generosity.
24 hours? I almost forgot. The Bloomingdale sale.
I'm not buying any.
And I'm not the Avon lady.
Natasha, good дорогая.
Yes, дорогой. Badger, how are you?
I know the Cold War was good for business. Communists never carried cash. Hey, I miss those perks from Havana.
Badge, with all this stuff in your trailer, how come you have a 50-year-old padlock out on the gate?
Why advertise, huh? So, come on. Come on, what you got there for me? Oh, yeah. This is interesting. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Very careful with that. Patent's not in yet.
What is it, like advanced model taser? Electroshock device?
It's gamma ray air pop. Aim it straight at the back and boom! Popcorn animal. I know what this is.
What is it?
They call this a banshee device. A real screamer.
Come on, Badger. Help me out. I can make you happy.
Ooh. You know those car alarms that won't shut off and drive you crazy? Well, this is the same principle on a more sophisticated level. Auditory overload, acute disorientation. Very, very painful sometimes.
Quite a bit of pain.
No, not always an unpleasant sensation, no.
Who makes it?
Protocon International. Military contractor, very hush-hush.
Thanks. But I did tell you I could make you happy. From Fidel's private grower.
Ah, baby. Not even gonna ask.
До свидания.
Remember that little red teddy you bought, honey, was smoking.
No, now I gotta find the right guy to roll around in it with.
There he goes, right there. Hi! Hey, I was kidding.
It's Don. I know him.
Don?
Beautiful day, huh?
You got anything you want to tell us?
I had a wonderful morning with you at your home.
Yeah? Anything else?
I think Nikki liked it too.
Forget about that. How about I'm sorry, Don Franco? May my mother's eyes be pecked out by vultures for what I've done to you. Fake. Glass.
It can't be.
That blonde hair and cute smile don't fool us, huh?
Well, they do most people.
Who's asking you?
You were the last person to be seen with the real thing. We want it returned to us, you understand?
I swear, I don't have it.
Don't play games with us. You got 24 hours to return the real necklace to me, or V.I.P. is gonna be missing the V and the I.
Yeah, and all you're gonna have left is the P.
Might as well make it 22 hours because Nikki's 24 hours started 2 hours ago.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Nikki listens to you. I want her back in the family. Capiche?
Capiche?
I don't care how you do it.
Does that 24 hours include that too? Because that might take a while.
This whole 24-hour thing is a real brick.
That was the most intense experience I've ever had in my life. I had no idea.
Oh, the most intense experience of your life?
Yeah. I had no idea getting into that limo there'd be 20 gangsters in there with Uzis.
Oh, there were 4 gangsters and they weren't Uzis. They were MAC-10s. You can tell because of the little silver thing by the trigger.
Yeah, whatever. And that big Terminator guy,
Vincent.
General Vincent, he was seconds from blowing us away. And that old dude.
Don Franco.
Threw us out of a limousine like we were rag dolls. I gotta call my mom. She's not gonna believe this.
So what did Don Franco say?
He said I had 24 hours to find the real necklace, which gives me 21 hours and 37 minutes.
I think Parsegian's trying to put one over on us.
His stock portfolio dipped 30% last month. He lost millions on a trucking company strike in San Bernardino. Alimony payments that could support a small third-world country.
Ooh, ouch.
Parsegian's in debt. Star of Neptune disappears at a party he arranged. Does anybody here smell insurance fraud, man?
Lloyd's of London for $100 million.
Bingo, huh? What better way to cash in than to hire the best of the best to protect it than have it disappear?
Why in the world would I want to steal my own necklace?
For money?
Trust me, Valerie, I have plenty.
We happen to know your portfolio was down.
My corporate portfolio. My personal trust alone could buy 6 stars of Neptune.
What about those alimony payments?
My wife and I reconciled last night.
I bet the trucking business is booming.
Hell no. Hey, maybe you guys could protect my truckers. Make them all go bye-bye. That's the trouble with you people with no money. You overestimate its importance. I want the Star for its prestige value. If I wanted an investment, I'd put the 100 million in Microsoft. It just closed at an all-time high.
We're sorry we wasted your time, Mr. Parsegian.
Hold on. While we're on the subject of time, I'm giving you lot 24 hours to recover my necklace, or I unleash my lawyers. Now, they charge $1,000 an hour and have very sharp teeth. Have a nice day.
told you to quit worrying. We got a place that would take an army to get it.
Gino said something about needing an army to get back the necklace.
I downloaded directly from his cell phone's memory chip. Here it is. At exactly 10 a.m. this morning, he called 721 Sumac Road.
My grandfather's house.
At 10:07, he called a private residence on Buffalo Avenue.
What did he mean by army?
Maybe he's hiding it at a military facility.
Then at 10:14, he called a business on 96th Street. His last call. Right now, I'm working on a name.
Protocon.
Protocon?
Government-backed special weapons research plant.
I bet Gino bribed his old army buddies to hide it for a cut of the profit.
Right, Gino's a genius, so how do we get it back?
Break in, we steal it.
Yeah, except Protocon's more secure than the set of the next Star Wars flick.
Come on, you guys, it's Nikki. We gotta pull this off.
Baker team on south perimeter. 3's clear. Team 2, relocate.
Got my necklace?
I told you yesterday I don't have it.
We were supposed to meet alone.
Well, why are those two guys here then?
Enough with the games. I want my necklace.
Why don't you ask Gino for it?
What are you talking about?
Gino helped you steal the necklace and then switched it with the fake.
Why would he do that?
You tell me.
I can't. I haven't been able to find Gino since this morning.
Gino's hiding the necklace inside Protocon International.
So what are we supposed to do now?
We'll go in and get it.
Very good, Sonny. And how many high-end safes have you cracked recently?
Hey, Donnie. This is no downtown Newark blowtorch job. I've broken into Russian missile facilities and lived to tell the tale.
You know, can't we all just get along? You know, work together as a team? You got the brawn, we got the brains. High-tech, low-tech. Big guys. Little guys. That are super deadly martial artists.
That's a very good idea, Val. I love this kid.
Yeah, but who's going to keep the necklace when we get it back?
We could deal with that later. For now, let's get it out of Gino's hands.
It's party time.
Okay, positions. You get to the roof. I'm going in.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Well, the computer reads you're Jeff Baker.
That's strange.
Can I see your ID?
Sure.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Ow. I pulled my arm. I tore a muscle in my arm. Ow.
Help her with that.
Ow. Ow.
Be here to pull someone up, so that someone ain't gonna be me. Come on.
It's not gonna work. I'm not going out there.
You can do it.
I'm not.
Come on, you can do it. Nikki's injured her shoulder. We're sending Val in.
What? What do I do?
I'm gonna lower you down. But remember, you can't touch the walls or the floor or the inside of the containment unit. Okay?
Oh, man.
Okay, here we go.
Get her out of there.
Come on.
Shut the computer room. I'm on it.
Meet at the rendezvous.
This way.
Oh, come on. Come on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's go. Check him out. Follow me. Let's go.
Got it?
Barely.
Beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, where you going?
Wherever he wants to. Back to my house.
The necklace stays with us.
What's the matter? You don't trust me?
Not as far as we can throw you. The necklace stays with us. What is that, a threat?
That's where you want to take it?
You want a piece of me?
Absolutely.
Let's go. Weapon ready.
How's everybody doing? I'd like you to meet my pals, led 3rd Division U.S. Army. Don't even think about it. Yeah. I want the necklace.
You know, you're my son. How can you do this?
I want the necklace, Pop.
Disgraceful. Disgraceful.
Come on, get out of the car.
Gino. Oh, Gino, how could you betray your own family?
Believe me, it wasn't too hard, Don. For about $100 million. Now, where is the necklace?
It's in the car.
Good. Now get away from the car. Come on, move.
got Gino.
I can't believe you blew up that necklace.
You switched it for the fake?
Should have never taught me that quarter trick.
Can you two just please make up already?
Hey, maybe I've been a little hard on you, Nicolette.
A little. You know, you don't have to be with the family to be in a family. Capiche?
Capiche. Oh. I hate to let it go.
Well, you're doing the right thing.
This is not the diamond.
What the hell's going on here?
Grandpa.
What are you all looking at me for?
That's it. I'm calling the cops.
Hold your horses. Just let me explain. I know my granddaughter, so I figured that she would switch the necklace with the fake. So I switched it first. When she thought she was giving me the fake, she was really giving me the real thing. But I had no idea that she'd blow it up. Marron, this girl and her bonds.
Nikki blew up the real diamond because of you.
Yeah, that's right.
I paid them to protect it, and they destroyed it?
Wait a minute. Maybe I can make it up to you. Now, I heard that, the Scorvaco family is giving you trouble, headaches with your trucking company in San Bernardino. Hey, I can straighten all that out for you.
Very tempting. But I'm still stuck with a fake diamond.
Well, it's an excellent fake.
Yeah, it's an excellent fake.
Now, I don't get fooled by the cheap stuff.
You said it wasn't about money.
All right, so I get to look like a top collector. My trucking business makes a mint. Everyone's happy. And no one talks.
I was never here.
Val, are you sure you're down with this? V.I.P failing and everything?
We didn't fail. Like you and your grandpa hanging out again.
I love this kid. You are something else. I'm proud of you, Nicolette. You done good. You come and visit me. Anytime.
By the way, I know what necklace I put in the limo. You did not touch my briefcase.
I didn't? Well, you know, I forget. I'm an old man.
Grandpa?
What? Why? You saw the fake in there.
Fakes are easy to come by.
You know, if I didn't know better, I'd think you was accusing me of something.
Enjoy your trip.
I know what you're up to. Well, I'm not sure, but I think you got the real diamond from the heist, and then you put a fake one in the limo before it blew up, so the fake one blew up, and then the Don took the real one and replaced it with the fake one at Persigian's house, and you let your grandfather get away with it.
Right.
I am. I mean, I knew that.
just get the extras to be alive. I don't want zombies. Give them chocolate or something. Can you guys not shine that up too much? I don't want any flares for the camera. Can somebody check continuity on the spaceship? It just something looks wrong to me. Perry! Where is Perry? Perry!
I need a 10 on Perry.
Perry! We're ready for you on the set. Look, Perry, we got you the new leopard seats in the Fox Cruiser 2000, okay? Just like you asked for. Hey!
No more stuff with little C's in it. They get stuck in my teeth.
Network.
Oh, why are those people in my eye line?
They just live around here, okay?
Well, have them move.
All right, listen, Perry, honey, baby doll, just a quick rehearsal, and then I got a meeting with you and your new bodyguard.
Oh, just peachy. More hangers on.
No, V.I.P. They're the best, and believe me, you need them.
All right. If you can explain to me why they have SUV dealerships on the planet Gonads.
Planet GLONASS, okay? And if you really must know, transpo budget is in the dumper because your boyfriend crashed the lunar rover.
Ty was just getting me away from the paparazzi.
Okay, whatever. Look, just for this rehearsal, I need you just to drive down to the end of the street and stop. Okay? Can you handle?
Whatever!
Go get it. No. What the hell is she doing? Look out.
Hey, these brakes won't work!
Harry Woodman is so cool. That awesome Magnum laser gun. She could teach you guys a few things about kicking butt.
Val, Foxstar 1 is a TV show, okay? The gun is fake, and her butt kicking's totally choreographed.
Well, she still says the coolest stuff.
No, the writers do. Okay, Perry Woodman is a whiny, spoiled brat.
She happens to do a lot of charity work with little sick kids.
It's Hollywood. They spin everything.
Okay, so she's spoiled. But I'll tell you one thing, Perry Woodman does not whine.
This piece of shit won't stop! The brakes are not working!
Wow, there goes the Fox Cruiser 2000. It looks a lot better on TV.
Val, follow her.
This bleed breakthrough's like a stuck pig.
There they are.
Only one way to stop her.
Stagecoach?
Just stay calm. Keep the wheel steady. Steering's not my problem. The accelerator's stuck, you idiot. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay! What are you doing? You're gonna kill me. Move over. Buckle up for your roadkill.
So glad you're okay.
You almost killed me.
No, hold on. She's Valerie Irons.
That's in Valor Irons Protection, VIP.
What, like I'm supposed to know that?
She's under a lot of pressure.
Shouldn't have told her to buckle up.
Let go of me.
Superstar.
Well, mostly it was the usual crank letters. Perry, you were my intern in a past life. St. Grover, Cleveland. Perry, I read how much you like the new Family Feud, and now I know that we're soulmates. Signed, blah, blah, blah. And this is one of my personal favorites. Perry, let's marry, don't tarry.
Love, Gary.
Barry.
Oh.
And so these are just the, run-of-the-mill stuff from loser nut jobs. But then these started coming in.
Perry, go home. Retire Perry. Make yourself an ex-Fox or the hounds will tear you up.
Harry, go, oriented.
Somebody wants her off the show.
Like who?
Like everyone?
Well, sure, on the surface, she's obnoxious, but take her out of the equation and the networks aren't exactly clamoring for Star Fox 2.
Just like Wall Street, Perry Woodman creates jobs.
Well, that's where the similarity ends. I don't think Miss Woodman is attracting A-type men in suspenders and boring suits living in New York and being driven around in private cars. I went out with the stock guy once.
Well, I was counting on your knowledge of human nature, and it looks like I won't be disappointed. Well, if you guys don't mind, set calls.
Question is, was that Foxmobile screw-up a fluke or a warning?
I'll hip you to that as soon as I check in with the studio's auto shop. Basta.
Shouldn't we see what Perry has to say about us?
Well, she's not gonna come to us.
In 2 days? No way! Cancel it! Don't come in! Shayna, you're my publicist, not my pimp. I don't care how much Dave likes me. I'm booked on Letterman again. Why don't you guys cancel it for me? And I said, don't come in.
Well, we're here. And we're your bodyguards, not your agents.
Fine. Guard me from those wacky inventors and 4-year-old salsa dancers Dave always lets run into my time. Is this spearmint lotion? It smells like wintergreen.
Look at all these famous people. You know everybody.
Yeah, and I've got dirt on most of them. Just wait until my memoirs come out. Another reason why I want to go easy on the chat shows. I'm building suspense.
Oh, nothing exciting ever happened to me before I was 19. Well, I won a limbo contest once.
Isn't that special?
Okay, so here's the deal. We'll cancel Letterman. You agree to keep a low profile.
Uh-huh. I pay people good money to keep my profile the size of Mount Rushmore. What's plan B?
Plan B is you do exactly what we say, or whoever took a run at you today might succeed.
Wait, someone tried to kill me? You mean the Fox Cruiser wasn't...
Was not an accident.
Tasha doesn't mean you were almost murdered, as in whacked or rubbed out. She just means maybe you got a bad brake job or something.
Just, look, I want to be alone, okay? Just shoo, go away.
Shoo. Go away, go away.
Superstar. To escape GLONASS, you must sacrifice the magma laser, no matter how many dollars it's worth.
Oh, cut. It's GLONASS. GLONASS. And also, no matter how much it's worth. Kim, there are no dollars in the 22nd century.
Do we know that for sure?
Yeah, we're pretty sure. Kim, darling, believe it or not, this is all just make-believe.
Well, I don't know how you expect me to act with this Dorcas staring at me. Why can't Perry be here?
Okay, let's just take 5, everybody, shall we?
You were doing really well, except for that monetary conversion problem.
Perry is really pissing me off. Sometimes I just want to kill her.
That sometimes include a little mishap with the Fox Cruiser 2000?
Come on. I have a good thing here, okay? Perry Woodman is my bread and butter. There she is now. Perry!
Hollywood.
Watch out, he's headed for Perry! Whoa! Oh, man! Oh, whoa!
Okay. Chill, Amazoniacs. Just bringing my gal a double latte from Starbucks.
You know this guy? Don't you read any magazines? This is Senator Barton Spencer's son, Ty.
You are correct, sir. Been dating for like 10 months.
11, but who's counting?
I know who you are. You're the wild woman of Wonga from episode 9. Oh, you did that Wonga mating call. It was,
I don't think so.
Wonga woo! Wonga woo!
That's okay. Ty was just leaving and won't bother me at work anymore.
Your wish is my command, Foxy Star Fox.
gears on this thing.
Wonga woo woo! Wonga woo woo woo!
Yeah, okay. Take it easy. Nick's ready in the mechanics bay. I'll flip you to see who stays here with Teen Witch.
That's okay. Looks like you could use some air.
Yeah.
Took me a while. Didn't even cut the brake line.
So it was a coincidence.
Bzz, wrong. Our mechanic, whoever he is just a little more clever than that.
A remote mini bomb.
Wired to the starter.
So who are we dealing with?
I don't know, but you've seen his handiwork before. This was taped to the inside of the undercoating.
Perry, go back to Wisconsin or die.
Perry Woodman, born Hyperia Woodman in Baraboo, Wisconsin. Did you know that if Wisconsin was its own nation, it would be the third largest dairy-producing country in the world?
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. She and Ty Spencer have been going out for 11 months. Senator Barton Spencer is said to be raising money for a presidential bid in Y2K. Year 2000.
We know.
Not much new here either.
So the notes are clean?
Squeaky. But they're definitely from the same printer.
The font's called ransom. So kidnappers don't have to waste time cutting out each individual little letter, I suppose.
Perry finally went down for a nice long nap.
Hey, listen to this. Perry and Ty first met at some big producer's Halloween party in Laurel Canyon. Perry went as Princess Leia, and Ty was Luke Skywalker. But Luke and Leia were siblings. So that would mean that Ty and Perry were...
Incestuous? Please, save that for the tabloids.
You are supposed to be in La La Land.
Hello, my show's on tonight, which means I'm on tonight. Gil, he has a party for the cast every week. I have to be there.
Oh, well, sounds like party time.
So pathetic.
Excuse me.
Hey, who's that photo hound in the picture with Ty? He's in every single picture.
Mr. Banks, the Spencer family chauffeur slash bodyguard slash pain in the ass. Come on, a party beckons people. Let's blow this place.
How do you do that?
Ancient Chinese secret.
Hey there. I noticed that you're, tall.
What of it?
Well, it's hard for me to find a proper fit. And I'm wondering if the same is true for you.
I can make it so you never stand straight again.
Ooh. I like the sound of that. Oh, too strong, too much. Ah! Okay. all right.
Hollywood.
Hey, hey!
Wonga woo woo woo!
Oh, don't be afraid. Hugs and applause are totally acceptable. Hi.
Hi. Hey, Gil. Nice to see you.
Been tinkling in the pool again? It's nice and warm. What, I got a herpes?
Ty, this party is a me thing, not an us thing.
Come on, Perry, what are you talking about? Us good, me bad.
Ty, you're a blast, but only on a part-time basis, okay?
Somebody take this relationship knife out of my back. Have you ladies heard about my spin-off? It's me and you guys. Just the three of us, all alone. It's... Foxstar 1 spirals into a black hole. Ditch Perry in an escape pod and crash on a planet paved with Pringles. Say that 3 times fast.
Ty, you don't need to be doing this.
Perry, he's just joking.
Button in on my turf.
Someone call Jack Cameron! I think this puppy's sinking!
Time to go, Ty. You're causing a scene.
Hold on there, cowboy.
Tyrus is in my charge. I work for the Spencer family.
Yeah, well, I work for the V.I.P family, and you were just leaving.
Go.
Perry's fine. It's okay.
Even if it's not.
Perry, Headline Hollywood, Channel 3. When can we expect to see Deconstructing Perry hit the bookshelf?
Where'd you hear that title?
Come on, your memoirs. Everyone knows your publisher leaked some advance excerpts.
They, weren't leaked. They had my permission.
Yeah, anything juicy in there?
Yep. They're gonna blow the lid off Hollywood and DC.
Valerie Irons. Are the rumors true? Are you really going to take Perry's place on the show?
Where do you guys get this stuff?
Perry Woodman's upcoming tell-all memoirs, blah, 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 blah. Do you really hate me that much? Is this your way of getting back at me for all the time I spend in Washington?
Oh, were you there a lot? Didn't even notice.
That girlfriend of yours, she's seen me with the tobacco lobby. She's seen me with my speechwriter. Hell, it's hard enough to become president without some Hollywood blabbermouth watching my every move.
Wipe the sweat off, Dad. I'll take care of it. It's a non-issue.
Do you mean that?
Of course I do. You're my dad.
Good. Good.
I'm not so sure the boy has what it takes to control Perry Woodman.
Oh, no. He's just upset. I mean, the girl was almost killed yesterday. Don't try and tell me that wasn't you.
Just looking out for your interests, sir. It was only intended as a warning.
Well, I don't think she took it.
Come on, ladies, there are no small parts. Think of how Marilyn Monroe got her start. Diane, don't hurt my start. Come here, ladies, put you over here.
Makes you want to get lost in space.
Okay, when I come at you with a photon laser, you knock it out of my hand, right?
Well, why bother? My devil's gonna do it anyway.
Humor me, Perry.
This sucker works fine. Plenty of O2.
There you go. Oh, hey, well, we got a sec. Why don't I adjust the straps on this Woodman's air tank?
Thanks, Ken.
Yeah. All set.
Wait a sec. She's got the brighter one. Shouldn't that be what Foxter 1 would have on board?
Tell you what, I'll switch. Is that okay?
I checked yours too, no problem.
Can someone hold this?
Whoa!
Okay, check in with us. Val and Tosh have Perry stashed at the penthouse. She's totally freaked.
Ken Wilson, age 42, prop master on Box Star 1 for the last 3 seasons. No police record, but he's got several payments to a criminal attorney on his last bank statement.
You hacked into his bank statement?
His password was Ken Wilson. I don't think he's given much thought to online privacy. Wait a second. Who would want to kill a prop master?
Someone who didn't want him talking.
Oh, here we go. 4 years ago, he did a stint at a famous celebrity rehab. And guess who else was on the guest list?
Liz Taylor?
Ty Spencer.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Does this mean Ty Spencer is behind all of this?
One way to find out.
Actually, folks, I got a rule I kind of stick to. I don't try to off my girlfriends, okay?
Even when they diss pops in public?
Pretty small clinic you and Ken Wilson were at. You probably got to be friendly.
Look, me and some prop guy say howdy at Betty Ford. That doesn't make us partners in crime.
Yes, Ken Wilson was obviously a very troubled individual. We're just relieved that Miss Woodman wasn't hurt. So, thank you very much, and we do appreciate your concern.
We'll be in touch.
They got some pretty sweet-looking babies at V.I.P. I think I may need some bodyguarding.
Get out. Get out of my sight. Go stay on the boat. I just don't want you in the house now.
You have to let me handle this permanently.
How is my son ever going to learn to handle things on his own?
You never had to.
You know something and aren't sharing.
I borrowed a piece of Ken Wilson's windshield from the crime scene. Take a look.
There's water around the edges.
Our mystery shooter uses ice bullets.
I thought that was a myth. One of those urban legends. Like the one where you go to a party and they knock you out and steal your kidney and you wake up in the morning in a tub of ice with a note to call 911?
No. Kate, nothing like that. There's a professional shooter out there whose MO is ice bullets. 3 hits in the last 2 years. The problem is, he's been reported dead after each incident.
God, friend! That was great. I really believed you guys this time. All right, Perry, your stunt double can do the rest. So you're off for a couple of hours, okay? All right, let's just rehearse.
You okay? Is someone really trying to kill me? Well, we're not sure, but we're not going to take our eyes off you, okay?
And action! Go, one more time. Let it go! Go! Cut! Good, beautiful. Are you okay? You okay?
Yeah.
Moving on, that was good.
Being famous is cool, but I just want to be, like, invisible.
Perry, when's the last time you had some fun?
Ew, do not make crush.
Never have I wanted something more than this thing. Never have I listened so closely. Then what you're saying, you couldn't hurt me if you tried. You couldn't hurt me if I cared. You say somehow you're here, and I'm here now. Don't you love me? Don't you love me? Don't you love
All right?
I mean, it'll be totally fine.
In the lot.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Oh, we heard that David Spade's going to be here for some sort of power lunch.
Wow, that is so groovy.
Yeah, better than chasing that Perry Woodman around.
In your dreams. Hey, aren't you the guy from...
Meeting Perry Woodman in front of a news camera is like bringing a hog to slop.
Listen, buddy, I don't know who the hell you think you are, okay?
Harry.
Just wait till you read my book. I have got stuff about a certain senator's creepy behavior that's gonna make your head spin. But you can kiss my ass if you think I'm gonna give you the scoop.
No, she's just having a bad day.
Did you get that?
I have got stuff about a certain senator's creepy behavior. It's gonna make your head spin. Talk about scandal. It's gonna bring this bozo down.
Well, there it is. Great. The only way I get into the White House now is on a public tour.
Not too late for damage control.
She is stubborn.
I can fix that.
Wait a second. You are not talking about hurting Perry.
Ty, this is not your business.
But Dad, come on. We're not the Corleones. We're talking about my girlfriend here.
No! Talking about my future.
Dad, I love her.
Then you should have controlled her.
No, I won't let you.
Yeah, listen, why don't you run upstairs and have Francis fix you a sandwich?
No!
Right?
Look, I'm not gonna let you hurt anyone.
I'll get it.
No. Your priority's the girl.
She locked herself in again. Val, we're bodyguards, not shrinks.
Perry, it's Val. Can I come in?
Leave me alone.
Yeah, it's quick.
It's Kay. I got you.
Uh-huh. Okay, on our way. Kay's got some leads on a phantom shooter.
You okay here?
Yep, got it.
Where'd you learn that?
High school. Are you okay? Oh, you're just having a bad day. It happens to everybody. Wanna know what happened to me the other day? First, Tasha goes totally ballistic on me because I didn't leave the right message at work. And then Nikki almost burns all my hair off with a flamethrower and leaves a huge bald spot on my head. So I have to go to Christoph, right? I go to Christoph to get my hair fixed, and he is off in Washington cutting the president's hair. Whatever with that. Then I go across the street to get my car, and my Jag is gone. It's been towed. So I have to go to the impound lot. I go to the impound lot, and there's this toothless guy with really bad breath asking me to go for a ride on his boat.
Who's out there?
I'm sorry, Perry. I have to do this.
Oh, Ty! You bozo! Let me out! Give me that key back right now!
What's happened? We're being kidnapped.
I'm outside the lot right now. I'll get Ty out of harm's way and take care of things. Hold on, we got a problem.
What? What is it?
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. I'll call you back.
We're going really fast. I think we just got off on a freeway or something.
Just hang tight. Kay's pulling up street schematics.
Harry's really freaked out.
We will get to you. If
If you can't see anything, focus on what you can hear.
I'm gonna kill him!
I'm gonna kill him! Tasha, I'm losing you. You're breaking up. Tasha?
I hate cell phones.
That airhead, he can't be working alone. Where could he be taking them?
Val said they were moving fast. There's only one road within a 10-mile radius that moves at this time of day, the Marina Freeway.
This has got to be about Perry's memoirs.
He's not the only Spencer with something to hide.
No, you think?
That's not what I meant. The Spencers own a yacht docked at the marina. It's called the Vito. They even have their own onboard gourmet chef.
That's it. That's where they're taking her. Come on.
Let's go.
We're on the Marina Freeway. They must be going to your boat. I'll arrange for a little welcoming party.
Okay. Now's our time to make a break for it.
Sure, through a locked door and right into Ty, who's clearly gone mental.
No, that's not what I had in mind.
Okay, Perry, just chill, okay? I can explain everything.
Idiot,
Ty,
what were you thinking?
Ty, you better let Perry out of there. I'm gonna...
Stupid idiot! Oh!
Oh, God, this is higher than I thought.
I'm gonna kill you! Stupid idiot, what were you thinking?
Please, it was for your own good. Please,
What do you
listen.
mean?
You don't understand.
Val!
Okay, before you beat me to a bloody pulp, I had no choice. Look, I have to save her from my dad.
Your dad?
Yeah, Senator Brick.
Yeah, look, he's gone all Norman Bates about your memoirs thing. Look, I have the keys to his yacht. Let's cruise.
Reverse engine.
Get down! Get down! Head down. Over here.
It's an ice bullet.
I can't believe Mr. Banks is trying to kill us.
I've got a plan.
Hey, you here for your boat ride?
You're that guy from the impound.
Hey!
Sorry.
was awesome.
Oh, Val, you rock.
Piece of cake.
Tasha? Banks is on the docks. He's got some kind of grenade launcher.
Probably Nikki.
See this? Your lipstick matches your wig.
Richard Simmons on steroids.
So you ready for your guest shot on 5-star one?
Yeah, but I'm kind of nervous.
Oh, that's good. Challenge. Thanks for your help.
See? It's not so bad being nice.
Please, one more week of this and I'm gonna get space fever.
The FBI has arrested Senator Barton Spencer in connection with 3 unsolved murders over a 2-year period.
No way Spencer's the phantom shooter. That story's bogus.
Not only bogus, perfect. That Banks, he's one smooth operator.
You think Banks was the Phantom?
He was the one shooting those ice bullets.
With a guy like that, you never know whether he's dead or still alive.
Hit me.
Stay on the curve, stay on it.
She doesn't kick the one, she kicks the turns in the face.
Hey, you ready? Yeah, take it from him, curve. Take it from him. Curve, man.
Hey, get the fat lady warming up, baby. Let's go, let's go. Hey, one more, son. Let's go. Time to get school, boy. Yeah. This is easy money, bro. Hey, you want to double that easy money? You want to double that?
Hey, whatever. It's your dough, Kirby. Mr. Future NBA.
Come on, right here.
Slam a jam a ding dong, baby.
All that, man. Oh, that's right. Word,
They
baby.
can't fade us.
Come on, man. They can't fade you, man. It's all
Hey, what's
about
up? You
you.
about to get your girl something?
I'm just gonna give you.
They couldn't handle that. What's up? You guys want to play a game? 2-on-2?
Got some advice for you, Kirby. Stay out of the draft.
Hey, lay off my man.
What you talking about? You stay out.
NBA. No way. Understand?
A long way since my first car.
Yeah, what were you riding?
My parents' 77 Nova. Total clunker.
What'd you expect? Nova in Spanish means doesn't go.
Doesn't go in English either. You know, the only gear that works was park.
Yeah? Well, in high school, that's the only gear you needed.
Oh, really? Hello? Val, it's Kay.
Oh, hi, Kay.
We need you to head back to the office. Can you come?
Yeah, sure. Okay. The figurehead has been summoned.
I left the Breakstone agency to devote all my time to Kirby.
But that Kent Breakstone isn't too happy with that.
Breakstone's bad news. He's got the FBI all over his books. He's got dozens and dozens of clients. He wouldn't know how to handle a special kid like Kirby Tucson.
Okay, baby, let's move. Let's move. There you go.
Nice hustle, baby. Nice hustle.
Very generous of you to take on a client who hasn't officially come out for the NBA draft.
He'll come out. The draft deadline's out for another 3 days.
Isn't he supposed to go to college first?
He can go in the off-season. $30 million payday waiting for this kid. Besides, Kirby's got a gift. He needs to be in the NBA now. This is the third one this week. Each one's getting more and more creative every time.
Join the NBA equals death.
It's wrong with some people. It's only a game.
Game with a lot of money at stake.
His parents are out of town this week. And until the police can determine where that came from, I want him to get the best protection available, 24/7.
You got that with V.I.P.
He's definitely got a lot of heat on him right now. He's gonna go #1 at the end of the draft.
MMA? A couple young guys like us? We're gonna make the league fresh next season. Kirby really knows how to take it to the hole. Of course, I'll loan him on the court next year.
Yet he's out there while you're sitting in your big country ass running your mouth.
Maybe I'll go practice a couple free throws.
That's my boy. Go fill it up.
What do you think, Mr. Breakstone?
Jimmy's got major talent, but he's no Kirby Tucson. You know how much I hate being #2, especially to Phil Sherman.
My boys paid him a little visit on his home court. Scared him a little bit.
That was before Sherman put Valerie Irons on the case.
I'll take care of it.
That's all I need to hear.
You look great out there. Got fun, huh?
Thanks, baby. You know it. You know it. These the babysitters you were telling me about, Mr. Sherman?
Elite bodyguard service. V.I.P. The best in the business.
You work with her? Rough life, bruh.
What's happening, man? Good to see you.
You too,
Good
dog.
game.
Thanks, man.
Look like you know what you're doing out there.
Oh, come on, man.
But I can show you a few.
Oh, all right, little man. You can.
Pretty smooth. Keep it up.
Thanks, dog.
Hey, let me go. I need to talk to Kirby.
You know this guy?
I'm a product rep to G4 Shoes.
Doesn't surprise me. We get losers like him all the time trolling for endorsements.
The guy's got to make a living, right? Hey, Kirby, here's going to the Major Bash Saturday night near Gotham Hall in Santa Monica.
Okay.
A lot of
All right.
NBA guys.
All right. Get out of here. Get the heck out of here. Beat it.
So you guys gotta go, like, everywhere I go?
Everywhere. I'm your new best friend.
What? What?
You know what? This bodyguard work isn't so bad.
There's a million people, Val. We gotta stay sharp.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Tosh and Quick have the perimeter locked. We backtail the client back to the rendezvous point, SOP.
Oh, sure, SOP.
Standard operating procedure. Of course, it'd work a lot better with a Gamma Point operative. You know, undercover. GPO.
Yo, Flip, they got the new Jordans. Let's check them out.
Hey! I found you.
What are you doing here?
I need you to sign this lease transfer.
Wow, you are on the ball.
GPO. Let's put K undercover.
Check out the new chick with Val. Ooh, she's hot.
Yo, we gotta get it.
Gal. What's going on?
Oh, I was just signing an autograph for a fan.
Your biggest?
One of those special, Gamma Point autographs.
Yeah, that's right. Kay just graduated from Birmingham High in Van Nuys.
Oh, that's cool. I shattered a backboard there my junior year. So what's up? You just out here chilling for the summer?
Yeah. I'm just chilling.
Excuse us for a second, man. Hold on.
High schooler? No, you graduated. Just go with me. You're our Gamma Point operative.
Hey, listen, I was wondering, maybe you'd like to go to a cool party tonight.
Really? Yeah, that'd be neat.
Val, why don't you give her the address? I'll keep these guys moving.
Later, Kay.
Bye. See you tonight. Wow, an undercover operative? This is so cool.
Cool.
All right, easy.
Hey, Hodges. What's up, man? Clutch 3 against Phoenix in the finals.
Gotta shake, little man. Trying to break Chamberlain's scoring record.
Scoring record? The season hasn't even started yet.
This is what I'm talking about. Got a season that lasts all year long.
Hey, Jimmy.
Kirby Tucson. How you doing, buddy? You gotta meet my friends over here.
So you're Kirby's protection?
You got a problem with that?
I flossed my teeth with your arms, little girl.
Maybe you should consider orthodontia.
Wow, isn't this cool? A couple of fresh guys like us getting to hang out with the real pros.
It's your first time, man? Hope they don't keep you past your bedtime.
Please, I'll be the one putting you to sleep if I step up this season.
Ooh, already talking trash.
Nah, I let my game do that.
Yeah, that's my style, too.
All right, man, stay cool.
Jimmy, go get me some cigs. This California no smoking law is driving me nuts. Go on. We can have some fun with this tonight, okay? Because by Thursday, he's gone anyway.
What's the matter? Afraid to fight a girl by yourself? Take her down! Thought so.
She's got it. Is Tasha gonna be okay?
I don't think she's the one you gotta worry about.
That's right, Tasha. Just like I showed Yeah, that was good.
That's right. Hey, where's the guy who started this?
This is Kent Breakstone's work, I know it. He's not finished.
Relax, Mr. Sherman. Right now, your boy's safe and sound with 2 of our associates.
This is Kirby's time to shine. You know that, right?
We're handling the situation, and we are very good at what we do.
Let's hope so.
Kay overheard some of Breakstone's goons yapping about Kirby's career being deaded by Tuesday.
The NBA draft deadline. What was that password again? Borsalino. It's the type of hat the head of the agency used to wear.
What's up?
FBI's got a tap on Breakstone. I thought we'd check it out.
You connected with the FBI?
With another agency that monitors the FBI. What the FBI doesn't know won't hurt them.
The package got delayed, Mr. B. Just a little delay.
Damage report?
Sorry, but the package is still intact.
Doesn't matter. Our primary delivery service is going to send it to the dead letter office.
You're breaking up. I'll call you back.
I think Kirby's in trouble.
Breakstone's up to something heavy.
We have to put someone inside his agency.
You don't have to be 21? That's cool. So all the girls have little cute accents like you?
Hey, Kerbalicious.
Hey, Val Gal. Really? No clothes, huh? See, I like that.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, hold on. I'm doing research on nude beaches at the 2000 Summer Olympic Games.
The 2000 game? In Australia?
Hey!
You know who's paying for that?
Relax, Max. Huh. Pretty soon he's gonna own the phone company. He's gonna go pro with the NBA. 15 million with endorsements.
For real?
Yep.
Scoot over. I got some ideas for you. Here you go, sweetheart. Let me open that for you. Have you ever thought about investing in Maximizer Sportswear? I have a nice catalog for you. She knows. I'll show you some of my designs.
So, who's gonna be our eyes and ears undercover?
Quick and I did a little recon work.
Yeah, Breakstone's agency consistently hires a certain type of office temp.
And who fits into that groove?
It's it. Only one person I know.
Wow. What do these girls eat for breakfast?
Same thing Val does.
I can hear you guys looking at me.
At this hot dog stand, I must have been immune or something because I never cried.
You're hired.
I am? Oh, okay. That was easy. When do I start?
About a minute ago.
Cool. Well, I hope this doesn't put me to sleep like my last job. Breakstone Agency, can you hold, please? Breakstone Agency, can you hold, please? Breakstone Agency, can you hold, please? Oh, water lady, it's just down there, the second door on the right. Breakstone Agency, can you hold, please? The lunches go to accounting. Breakstone Agency, can you hold, please? Breakstone Agency, can you... No, I don't know what Dennis Rodman's hair color is this week. Breakstone Agency, can you hold, please? I don't know how Kay does this. Breakstone Agency, can you hold, please?
You know, Kirby, once you start playing, you'll fit right in.
I'm not really sure about that.
Oh, come on. You've got all the moves. Slam-a-jam-a-ding-dong.
Yeah, I mean, my hoop skills are pro, but it's the other stuff I'm not so sure about. It's like sometimes I think maybe I should go to college first, but I don't even know what that's like.
Oh, college is a blast. Spring fling dances, pulling all-nighters in the library stacks, sledding down Bascom Hill on a cafeteria lunch tray.
Wow, how do you know about all that?
Oh, I read about it in 17 magazine. Kirby, have you ever discussed this with anyone else?
Yeah, but it's like everyone wants to put in their 2 cents. I got my parents telling me one thing, Flip telling me another. I just don't want to let down Mr. Sherman.
Kirby, this is your decision, not his.
Whatever. Hey, you want to go hit the Fierce wheel at the pier?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Something just came up. I got to get you to Malibu this afternoon.
No can do, Mr. Sherman. Kay and I have plans.
Kirby, this is a must. This is a showcase for the sports stars of tomorrow.
But Mr. Sherman, I was just gonna go...
Look, this is all about you. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but I wanted to go...
Listen, V.I.P will take you over there. Here's an itinerary. I need you to wear something sharp, baby, okay?
Mr. Sherman, I'm not sure about all this.
Kirby, relax, okay? A little extra exposure might just drive your price up. Have some fun.
It's not what I meant. You see, Kay? Everyone wants a piece of me for something, except you.
Breakstone, can you hold, please? Breakstone, can you hold, please? Breakstone. Excuse me. Oh, Mr. Breakstone.
They're on voicemail. I just wanted to say hello in person.
Oh, well, you're very busy. You've been in your office all day.
Yeah, just taking care of some important business. Usually it has me bopping all over the place.
Really? Bopping anywhere special today?
Yeah, I have this really boring thing to do at lunch.
Oh, I can imagine anything you do as being boring.
Oh, it happens. But maybe you can spice up my day when I get back. I can dictate a letter.
Oh.
I hear you're some typist.
Well, quick fingers run in the family.
I love genetics.
Beep. Breakstone, can you hold, please? Breakstone. Wrong number.
What are you doing?
Making you look good.
Thanks.
There you go, sport. All clear, no tails.
I understand that.
That's what I'm paying for.
What are you swearing? Tell me about that. Well, we have to leave it. It's time for us to go. We have to leave now. It's going to be busy and it's going to leave there. All right, so you know what that's about.
Enough action here for you?
Yeah. I love it here.
It doesn't really get busy until out to lunch.
Really?
Where is this stupid press thing anyway?
Malibu, Zuma Beach.
That could be some cute little beach bikes bopping around.
Omaha, Nebraska, Cornhusker country. Go Big Red.
Jimmy, how do you feel about competing with Kirby Tucson?
We've played against each other for years. I think we respect each other's game. I just think he respects my game a little more.
Any last words, Jimmy?
Free sand, sun, fun. What more can you ask for? You know? I'm just glad to be here.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming.
Thanks a lot, everybody.
Hey, good job, Jimmy. That was great. Hey, listen, can you come by the office today? We really want you to meet
Kirby.
some people.
Hi, Julie White, KLV News.
How you doing?
Kirby Tucson, you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, you know, just chilling.
What about the NBA draft? Have you decided what you're going to do this fall?
Kirby will announce his decision soon. Right now, I'd like the NBA to get ready for a one-of-a-kind superstar. That's all. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Daryl Wilcox, NFL Rookie of the Year. You're a tight end too.
Actually, I'm a defensive end. touch me like that again, and I'll drop kick you to Omaha. Daryl.
How's life in my shadow, Phil? You adjusting to it okay?
Kirby and I are just fine, thank you, Kent.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You need special attention. You're a loser, Phil. Trusts. Get the ball rolling.
You know, when I was in my wig, I noticed there was a whole file on Kirby with a bunch of made-up stuff.
Breakstone's got his fall from grace all planned out. Sick.
Take a break, Starbar.
It's official. Kirby's signing with the NBA.
Oh, you're gonna make a great pro, Kirby, I can tell.
Hey, congratulations, man. You're gonna be huge with a capital H.
I'm dedicating my first pro dunk to you guys. Slamma jamma ding dong.
Kirby and Sherman are gonna make the announcement from his office in Brentwood. We gotta make sure we get him there tomorrow by the noon deadline.
Why do you guys have a picture of Kay? And who are these other people with you?
That picture came with the frame.
This is your desk. You work with these guys, don't you?
Kirby, let me explain.
I can't believe this.
I wanted to tell you earlier. Really, I did. I couldn't.
I trusted you. All those things you said to me, they meant nothing.
Kirby, you know that is not true. I care about you, I do.
What people say and do are not the same things. Everyone wants a piece of me. I'm sick of this.
Kirby. Kirby.
Let Kay go first. I don't want to scare him.
Kirby. Kirby set it off. He went downstairs.
Everybody back to your offices. It was a false alarm.
Curry, what's going on? Jimmy, I need a ride, man.
Shooting baskets.
Come on, man. Hey, man, what you doing, man? Get off me, man. Get off me.
I let my clients use this place just to get away. Something else you're losing out on.
What are you gonna do, kill me? You can't hold me here forever.
The cops are gonna find you so pumped full of drugs, you'll be lucky if you can blink.
No way, man. I don't touch that stuff.
Sure you do. All that money being thrown your way, you couldn't handle it without a little occasional help.
Can't believe Jimmy Keenan set me up.
Jimmy's got what it takes. Guts.
Man, you worse than Sherman said you were.
You're mine. And if you're not mine, you're sure as hell not Phil Sherman's. I got some business to take care of. You know what to do.
No good, Jimmy.
Going somewhere?
Where's Kirby? We've been looking for him all night.
Look, I don't know anything.
I can snap every bone in your body and still keep you alive.
I've seen her do it. It's kind of ugly.
You know where Kirby is, don't you?
Didn't know they were gonna hurt him.
Any last words before your permanent vacation to Timothy Learyland?
Man, go to hell.
Oh, I will. Not today.
Get him out of here.
Boy, am I glad to see you guys. Come on, guys.
Jimmy? Cross went that way. Follow me, come on. Move, move, move.
I have been waiting for a piece of you.
You got it.
Change of heart?
I didn't know what I was getting into at Breakstone. I'm sorry, Kirby.
All right, cut the sap. You're making me gag. We gotta get Kirby to draft sign up. Clock's ticking.
See you on the hardwood string bean?
Okay, people, we got 7 minutes.
You think we'll get him there in time?
I only need 5. We're being tailed. I'll try and lose him. Ready? Hang on.
Oh, it's Breakstone.
Let's burn some fossil fuel.
What kind of an agent is this guy?
He's a brick.
Take him out.
Okay, Kirby, just give me the ball. Give me the ball. Okay.
Slam a jam a ding dong.
Yeah, baby.
Let's get Kirby inside. We're running out of time for the draft sign-up.
13 seconds to spare.
What's up with the Gamma whatchamacallit? Is that like a college sorority or something?
The Gamma Point Operatives? Oh, yeah. Real exclusive.
You gotta bring him to come see me play.
I'd love to see you, Kirby. I'm not much of a cheerleader, though.
Come on, you? Not even in high school? You would have been awesome.
Afraid not. I don't know a layup from a touchdown.
I'm not playing you here, Kay. What do you think, Val Gal?
It's very hard being Val on a day-to-day basis.
Kay? This wasn't all work between you and me, was it?
No, Kirby. The only reason I helped out on this case was because it was you.
Do I still have a chance?
Kirby, you are so sweet. If I was only 2 years younger, 3 years younger, okay, several years younger.